Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video I am going to discuss about break-even analysis or break-even point. Before I get on with the session, please make sure to click the subscribe button if you want to watch more videos on accounting and management accounting lectures. Let's get on to the session. So break-even analysis. So what is break-even analysis or break-even point? What do you mean by break-even point? The break-even point means the level of activity at which there is neither profit nor loss. So which means you make no profit nor loss. So now let's jump into the session and let's take an example and we'll try to understand the break-even point or break-even analysis. Let's say the selling price per unit is $200 and the variable cost of producing that unit is, let's say, $100. So what is the margin or the contribution per unit from producing one unit of that product, which will be $100. Now let's say this particular unit is produced in a factory. So the company will have to pay a factory rent. So factory rent will be a fixed cost because you need to pay every month that cost in order to run the production process. So let's say the fixed cost or the rent of the factory will be per month $5,000. So in order to cover this 5,000, how many units should be produced? So this is what we need to identify. How many units to be produced to cover 5,000? So simply what you need to do is this 5,000 has to be divided by the contribution or the margin per unit. So by dividing that, how much you will get? 50 units. You need to produce 50 units of this particular item to cover this 5,000. So simply what we have done here, we divided the fixed cost or the factory rent per month by contribution per unit. Contribution per unit is 100. So 5,000 divided by $100 will give you 50 units. So that will be the break-even point. So when you produce 50 units, you will make neither profit nor loss. Now let's move on to another calculation, break-even point calculation. This is an example I have selected. Expected sales 5,000 units at $8,000. So unit price is 8,000 per unit. So the total sales, expected sales will be 8,000 times 5,000 units will be 40 million US dollars. The variable cost per unit is 4,000 per unit. The fixed cost, the total fixed cost is 24 million. So you are required to compute the break-even point. So how do you calculate the break-even point? First and foremost, let's calculate the contribution per unit. So what is the selling price per unit? 8,000. Then less variable cost per unit, which is 4,000 per unit. What is the contribution per unit? So contribution per unit will be 4,000. Now let's take the contribution per unit to calculate the break-even point. Now you are given the fixed cost 24 million. So what is the formula to calculate the break-even point? Total fixed cost should be divided by contribution per unit. So what is your fixed cost? 24 million. So what is the break-even point? So break-even point is equal to total fixed cost divided by contribution per unit. So what is the total fixed cost? Which is 24 million divided by 4,000, that is the contribution per unit. So how much is the break-even point in units? 6,000 units. You need to produce 6,000 units to make neither profit nor loss situation. Now let's cross-check the answer. Now if you sell 6,000 units at 8,000 per unit, that is the selling price. So you will make 48 million sales. Sales revenue will be 48 million. So how much is your variable cost? Variable cost per unit is 4,000 and break-even point sales unit should be 6,000. So which will be 24 million. So when you deduct the variable cost from the sales, that will be the total contribution will be 24 million. How much is your fixed cost? Fixed cost is 24 million. Once you deduct 24 million from the total contribution, your profit will be 0. So no profit. So therefore, the break-even point in units will be 6,000 units. So in a nutshell, if you produce 6,000 units, you will not make any profit. The moment you produce more than 6,000, let's say you produce 6,001, so you will start making profit. So if you produce 1 unit, the moment you produce 1 unit, you will make a profit of 4,000. If you make 6,002, then you will make a profit of 8,000. So this is a further explanation about to understand the break-even point analysis.